nice to be reminded that hunting is fun. Big bucks are amazing animals and we'd all like to get one, but sometimes antlers can come between friends. That may be the best part of Luke Brewster's deer story from last fall. When his hunting buddies, who all have a tradition of working together through the summer to prep for the upcoming season, started getting trail camera pictures of a monster buck, they worked together to get him, even as they knew an outfitter next door was after the same deer. Ultimately, Luke was the one to kill the buck, which ended up being the new world record non-typical whitetail. But this story isn't about Luke so much as it's about the friends who are all after the same deer and a new friendship made in an unlikely place.
We're in EDGAR County, Illinois on my parents' farm. Farm that's been in the family for a very long time. I was born and raised here. This is the farm where Luke Brewster shot the world record deer. I was hunting since I was very young here on the farm, and my sister married Justin, and so he's my brother-in-law.
Hunting's supposed to be fun, and it's more fun when you share it with people, and getting to do that with family. You know, that's how I got into hunting.
My other brother-in-law, Ronnie, he started getting into hunting a little later in his life, so we've all kind of hunted together over the years.
Really, Josh and Justin, they hunted all the time, and I was kind of on the sidelines, and I just saw how much fun they were having, so they kind of took me under their wing, not knowing anything about hunting.
Yeah, I mean, the camaraderie factor is really cool with our group. Obviously, with Josh being Justin's brother-in-law, they're pretty close, and Ron as well, being brother-in-law.
The family friends of ours is Luke Brewster's family. So Luke, once he got to age to start hunting, started coming up from Virginia to hunt with us.
I knew about us having land out here in Illinois and started planning a trip and talked to the farmer, and he had put me in touch with his son-in-law.
Met Luke probably about maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and he kind of just joined right into the group like I did.
He served in the Middle East, and when he would come back on his leaves, he would come up here and hunt. You know, it's kind of a therapeutic thing for him, I think. He really loves nature and loves being outdoors, so when he comes in town to hunt, that's what he's doing. You don't see Luke hanging out much.
It reminds me a lot about like the camaraderie you have in the Marine Corps, just like a close group of guys being able to plan something out and accomplish it.
That camaraderie, you can't buy that. You can't replace it, and it's priceless.
It's just been really enjoyable for me, for having people that you enjoy hunting, that love the sport, and we've just developed this hunting family that we've, you know, it's kind of just grown over the years. We never really had a relationship with the outfitting business next door. You know, I've never talked to them, and they've been here for a very long time.
I would imagine, I can see it their way, or you know, the way that I would, you know, assume it is that you know, we're coming in and we're bringing in hunters, you know, and hunting the same deer that they're hunting, and there's that competition there. And
we knew they were hunting them because they're in there every single day. So they're not in there every day if there's not an animal they're after in there.
When you called me that day and they talked about him coming up and bringing the sheds, and you know, there's some animosity there for a little bit about, you know, I don't know these guys at all, you know, what do they think of me, all that, but I just in the end thought, well, let's hope this can just turn into something better.
Just meeting these guys, you know, that during this set was, you know, I've never laid eyes on them before yesterday, you know, so, and we were, you know, hunting, you know, right across the road from each other, so, you know, yeah, people keep their secrets about their deer.
But it was really interesting to hear the different perspectives and different stories of, you know, the days they saw them and when we saw them, and how, you know, like I said, you can do everything right and you may not get them.
They had stories about the deer that you know, I never knew, and then vice versa as well. And so, you know, we were in the map room right before we came here, and you know, we were saying, well, you know, I saw him here and he crossed over here, and you know, and it was like, well, maybe you should have been here, and I was like, doesn't matter now. We've shared more information in the last 24 hours than we have in 5 years. So,
no group of hunting buddies is perfect, but I think what really helps us and maybe sets us apart from some is we've all kind of made the decision that no deer was going to be more important than family or friendships, and we've proven even the biggest deer killed free range didn't do that. I think any one of us other than Luke would tell you. Is there times where it's like, is there some, not necessarily jealousy, but you have those feelings? Definitely. I'd put, all of us, some more than others, have put a lot of effort out here, and you've just got to make that decision that, in the end, this is a team effort. We're going to do what we can, and we want that deer to come from our property. We had made that, and any one of us, all of us said, we don't care which one of us, as long as it's one of us, we're going to be extremely happy about this, and so we are.
You got a lot of competition between neighbors, and things pan out a lot better when you come together. Yeah, definitely group effort, that played a key role.
We spend a lot of time in the woods, and that's what it's really about to us, is the nature, and not necessarily killing big deer. It's more about the hunt and spending time together, and we really enjoy that. With that being said, I think anybody would love to shoot a world record, though. Yeah.
Obviously, we probably never have another deer like that, but we've got some good deer to go after. It's not just the bucks, it's deer season, it's fun, it's fall, it's everybody hanging out and getting together and having a beer afterwards, or it's just a good time.
Just getting outside, getting outdoors, finding peace. That's a big thing for me, is just being able to just relax and admire what God's created.
You feel like we brought a new guy in, and the little hunting he did was in the big woods of where he come here, and it's just completely different style of hunting, but it's not everybody would have reacted the way the other four of us did. And I feel confident saying that, and I feel proud to say that.